Technical difficulties. Are we live? Can you hear me? Let's try this again. Okay, we're gonna assume that we're live. We're gonna assume that you can hear me this time. Marissa, thanks for letting me know that there was no sound whatsoever. Maybe you can hear the sound now. I just want to let you know that this is Tuesday Tip Day Live. We are Facebook, Bodywise Bodywork, Dawn Spiegelberg talking about water. On Tuesdays, we're going to wrap up today's water discussion, or maybe there will be more water news to come up in the future. But we've been talking about the kinds of things you can put in your water. Hey, Marissa, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Yay, it's working. Thank you, Marissa. I really appreciate that. I would have recorded an entire program with no sound. I really appreciate you. So in a quick recap, the kinds of water we've been discussing are the things we've put in water, like tea, diatomaceous earth, vitamin C, apple cider vinegar, lots of fun things that you can put in your water to make it more palatable, to make it healthier for you. And today we're going to discuss a water machine which increases the amount of alkaline, the hydrogen in the water. But first I want to give a couple of shout outs, a couple of spout abouts. I want to say a big thanks to Andrea Schaefer for reaching out to me. If you need any physical therapy help, please contact Bothell Physical Therapy. Andrea Schaefer's running a rock star show right down here in Bothell. I also want to give a shout out to Fred Chenard. Fred Chenard is a guy who a few years ago went through a health crisis. He had an aneurysm in his cerebellum. And recovering from that has been going to the Y and really staying active in his life and in his body. He attended the Bothell Brewfest last Saturday, and we were expecting that crazy hurricane storm to go through, and it didn't happen. So shout about and a spout out to Fred Chenard for going to the Brewfest on Saturday right here in downtown Bothell. So welcome, and thanks for doing that. This week, I would like to talk about the potential of hydrogen in your water. Again, last week we shook up our water. Marissa shook the water. Thanks, Marissa, for doing that. And for all those of you who missed last week, I just want to encourage you to put your water in a container that has a cover on it before you drink it. Give it a real good shake, like up and down, sideways, backwards, and then have a taste of it and see what you think. That is changing the gases in the water. It's adding more oxygen. It's adding more of the nitrogen, the kinds of things that we breathe in the air. It's adding air to your water. And why is it important for our water to be less acidic and more alkaline? It has a lot to do with the health of our bodies and what's necessary for us to continue being healthy and to maintain our health. It is research-based that tumors and cancer live in acidic environments. So if you want to prevent those kinds of things from happening to you, you can do it by simply just changing the water that you consume and making it more alkaline. You also need to know things like this, that is a walnut, this, an almond, and this happens to be a wisteria seed. Those need specific environments in order for them to grow. So in order for a seed to germinate, most people don't think about this, but there has to be the right temperature. There has to be the right water content. Everything has to be optimal for that seed to grow properly. And what's true of seeds is also true of us. We need optimal environment. We need optimal water. We need great nutrition. We need a positive environment that supports us in growing to our greatest, fullest potential. I'll be talking about life, purpose, and potential on Friday this week. I'm excited to talk about that. So with regard to alkaline water, I have stumbled upon a machine that has been approved by the country of Japan to be used as a health beneficial machine. It produces water, it filters water using platinum and titanium plates inside the machine itself. And what it does is increases the pH of the water that you consume, all the way up to, I believe, 9.0. So if you are interested in consuming water that is better for you, that will decrease your body's pH. Actually, it's increasing the pH because a decreased pH is acidic. If you're interested in increasing the pH of your body, if you're interested in decreasing your likelihood of tumors and getting colds, you should look into getting a Kangen water system. It's called Kangen, K-A-N-G-E-N. I'm sure that is a Japanese word. And I have a source for you. Her name is Monty. Let me tell you what her email address is. Her email is celestialchefbeyondfood@gmail.com. I will gladly include her email address in the comments below this. But understand, water in our society is now processed, it's filtered, it goes through a lot of different mechanisms, and then it's put in plastic. A lot of those things tend to make the water we consume acidic. If you don't believe me, you can grab one of those little pH testers, draw some water out of the tap, and put a couple of drops in and see what color it comes out. I've seen it myself. The water tends to be yellow rather than blue. Blue is an indication that the pH is higher and that it's more alkaline. So for more information about Kangen water systems, contact my girl Monty at celestialchefbeyondfood@gmail.com. I will be looking into getting a machine myself. Until then, I am going to be experimenting with this kind of Kangen water. I will receive a delivery of 5 gallons of water tomorrow, and I'll be drinking it for a week, and I'll let you know what changes I notice. So that's a wrap up for today regarding our water, machines, seeds, and your health. Until next Friday, when we talk a little bit more about why you're here on Earth, I would like you to think head-wise, feel heart-wise, move body-wise, and have a great 4 days. Take care.